It is Black History Month. Each week we are highlighting events and people who helped make our country what it is today. Joining us now, the Honorable Judge Mosley, who's got some interesting stories to tell. Great to see you, Your Honor.
Great to see you, Vince. Thanks for having me.
So we're going to talk first about the Sears and Robuck Catalogue.
Yeah.
And, you know, as far as I'm concerned, this is, you know, like the forerunner to Amazon, right?
Right.
This was Amazon before Amazon.
Before Amazon, right?
But it has a really interesting place in Black history that I didn't know about until you told me.
Yeah, so a lot of people are familiar with the Sears and Robuck Catalog.
Right.
They purchase things anywhere from houses to guns to whatever you could get from the Sears and Robuck Catalog. But in the time of Jim Crow, African Americans weren't welcome in white-owned stores. So if you came into a store and it was a white-owned store, you had to wait till all the white customers were served before you were actually able to shop for your goods. You were never shown the good items. It was always the secondhand stuff, and so it was an embarrassment, and it took a lot of time. So it wasn't until 1895 when Sears came out with this catalog, which changed the game when it came to civil rights and it came to African Americans in shopping. No longer did they have to wait in line. No longer did they have to wait.
Just order it. Comes
Just
right
order
to
it. Comes right to your house.
Like it.
This catalog literally changed Jim Crow in the United States, and it made shopping accessible. And a lot of people don't know this. If it wasn't for this catalog, we might not have the Delta Blues, the Mississippi Delta Blues, because steel string guitars and harmonicas were not accessible in the Delta. You couldn't get those. Sears made you able to get those, and since they were able to get them, there you go.
You brought an actual green book, and this is something that more and more people learned about because of the movie lately, but tell us a little bit about what that was for.
Yeah, so the Negro Motorist Green Book, or the Green Book, was started by Victor Green, and it was basically when cars came around and African Americans were now traveling across the country, this book was your lifeline. It allowed you to know every restaurant, every hotel, every bowling alley, every place, public accommodation that you wanted to take your family.
Where you were welcome.
Where you were welcome. So you didn't have to worry about getting run out of the place, embarrassed, your family being embarrassed or ridiculed. And Wisconsin's in here too. Every one of the 48 contiguous states is in the Green Book.
And sadly, what was the published date on this?
This thing stopped being published in 1966.
Not that long ago.
Not that long ago.
All right. Well, look forward to keeping the conversation going. We'll talk again next week.
Thank you so much.
Great to see you.
Yes.